Imagine being stabbed with molten metal or jolted by lightning. These aren't scenes from medieval torture chambers. They're the very real sensations caused by insect stings. Today, we're counting down the most painful stings in the animal kingdom, from minor irritations to full-body agony. Some last only seconds. Others leave victims writhing for hours. And yes, people have actually volunteered to experience them. To understand and rank these experiences, we turn to the legendary entomologist Justin Schmidt, a man so dedicated to the study of insect venom that he allowed himself to be stung by over 80 different species. His work became the Schmidt Sting Pain Index, a scale from 1 to 4 measuring the intensity of sting pain. But it wasn't just numbers. Schmidt captured the experience in colorful, often poetic language, describing pain with metaphors that sound more like surreal horror stories than science. As he famously put it, "I wanted to measure pain, and the only way to do that was to feel it." Let's start at the gentlest end of the scale, level 1.0, with the sweat bee. These tiny metallic green bees are often found around gardens and wildflowers. They're more interested in licking sweat from your skin than hurting you, but if provoked, they can sting. The pain? Schmidt described it as light, ephemeral, almost fruity. It's over in seconds, like the snap of a rubber band or a static shock. Annoying, but hardly the stuff of nightmares. Next on the scale is the infamous fire ant, coming in at level 1.2. Found across the Americas, fire ants are small, red, and fiercely territorial. Step on a nest, and you'll meet not one sting, but hundreds. Schmidt wrote that the pain was sharp, sudden, and mildly alarming, like walking across a shag carpet and getting zapped. But multiply that by dozens or hundreds, and it becomes a fiery, itching torment that can last for hours. Their venom triggers a burning sensation and often causes pustules, small white blisters that can linger for days. Climbing to level 1.8, we encounter the Bullhorn Acacia Ant, a lesser-known but impressive defender. These ants live symbiotically in swollen thorns of acacia trees in Central and South America. The tree provides shelter and nectar, and in return, the ants become ruthless guardians, swarming any intruder with precision. Schmidt said their sting was almost piercing, more focused and intense than fire ants, delivering a tight, needle-like pain that's brief but memorable. It's not widely encountered by humans, but it's a perfect example of evolution fine-tuning an organism for specialized defense. At level 2.0, we find a familiar face, the honeybee. These buzzing pollinators are beloved for their honey and their vital role in ecosystems, but their sting is no joke. Schmidt compared it to a burning matchstick pressed against the skin. It's sharp, hot, and followed by swelling that can persist for hours. Unlike wasps, honeybees have barbed stingers, which lodge in the skin and rip from the bee's body, killing the bee but maximizing the venom delivered. It's a sacrifice sting, a single-use weapon with a powerful impact. At level 3.0, the pain jumps significantly with the paper wasp. These wasps, named for their papery nests built from chewed wood pulp, are found worldwide. They're not naturally aggressive, but disturb their nest, and they retaliate fiercely. Their sting, Schmidt wrote, is like spilling hydrochloric acid on a paper cut. It's searing, intense, and the pain spreads in waves through the limb. Victims often report a hot, radiating burn that can cause numbness or throbbing for hours. What makes them especially dangerous is their tendency to sting repeatedly, and they often call in reinforcements. Now, we enter the highest tier of the scale, level 4.0, and standing tall here is the tarantula hawk wasp, one of the largest wasps on Earth. These stunning creatures, with their metallic blue bodies and orange wings, are found in deserts and tropical forests. They paralyze tarantulas with a single sting, then lay an egg inside the spider's still living body. As brutal as that sounds, the sting they give humans is even more infamous. Schmidt described it as blinding, fierce, shockingly electric, a pain you cannot ignore. The sting lasts about 5 minutes, but during that time, many victims collapse, scream, or lose control of their motor functions. Some have compared it to being shocked by a live wire or slammed with a cattle prod. It's the kind of pain that shuts down your brain and hijacks your nervous system. But even the tarantula hawk is overshadowed by one final contender, the legendary bullet ant, ranked 4.0 plus on the pain index. Native to the rainforests of South America, especially in Brazil and Peru, this inch-long ant is feared even by seasoned researchers. Schmidt called its sting pure, intense, brilliant pain, like walking over charcoal with a 3-inch nail driven into your heel. The pain isn't fleeting. It can last up to 24 hours, with pulsating waves of agony, muscle tremors, and temporary paralysis. The culprit is ponerotoxin, a neurotoxin that interferes with sodium ion channels, effectively scrambling your nerve signals and unleashing a full-body meltdown. But for some, the bullet ant isn't just an insect, it's a rite of passage. Among the Saterimoe people of Brazil, boys undergo a tribal initiation ritual where they wear gloves woven with bullet ants. The goal? Endure the stings in total silence, not once, but dozens of times. It's an endurance test of mind over body, pain as proof of maturity, and it has earned the bullet ant its place as the king of sting. Yet it's important to remember that pain isn't the same as danger. Some of the deadliest insects on Earth, mosquitoes, kissing bugs, tsetse flies, barely register on the pain scale. Their stings or bites might feel like a pinprick, but they carry devastating diseases like malaria, Chagas, and sleeping sickness. So, would you take a sting from a bullet ant? Hopefully not. Nature has crafted some terrifying defense systems, and pain is one of its most brutal warnings. If you enjoyed this journey into the painful wonders of the insect world, be sure to subscribe for more wild stories from nature's sharpest edge.